What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today, we are gonna have to restructure this account because, as I've said before, I want to have a sixth hero in our lineup, and I think I've decided I want it to be Therapist of Blood Betty. However, that means either I don't build her fully up to Origin 5 right away, or I have to get rid of a tenant, because as you guys see, we have a ton of tenants here. They're giving a ton of stats, but man, oh man, is it a rough situation we're in right now. Now, my first thing I'd say is probably get rid of this Mockman, because this Mockman's technically level 120, and just do a little shifting around. Take you, put him over to here, build potentially another Asmodel, although I'm sure that's gonna mess with my I don't know why I still can't. Oh my god, they beat me out again. Oh, I just can't keep up because I keep like turning my light heroes into transcendence heroes. It's just a losing battle for me at this point. I just don't even have the hero copies to continue doing it. So what I was thinking is just making another one of these many Asmodels I have at this point into another tenant. We got a 4200, we got a 4700, we got like a really good one in that Asmodel. I think that's what I'm gonna do. However, man, it really puts me at a limit to what we can do, because the one hero that I would immediately take all my power from is Mystic Fairy Freya, except her Noble Sublimation is just so useful when Star Expedition does come around, and we're really trying to push that content. The only other thing I could think is literally making one of her tenants weaker, and that would probably be the G-Ster, because everybody else is basically V3 plus besides our main two households. So I'm thinking actually maybe this might be the pick. Rebuild G-Ster into like a lower tier version of himself. Honestly, that might be the best bet. It really might. And then we could probably regress this Betty. I don't know. No, we probably want to use that Betty. Okay. Okay, this is gonna make Natalia a little weaker, but honestly, at this point, I don't really mind that. I don't think. I don't think. We do have to go into probably a bunch of different game modes where he is chucked in the lineup, like over here. Might even be in Trial of Champion. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that matters. Shouldn't be in Star Expedition, any of those things, so this is the part of the game that I absolutely hate, and that is just swapping heroes around left, right, and center. So I can put you in here, and we're gonna do this. Is the locked hero the good one? I think what we're gonna do, that way we're saving on resources, I think. Oh geez, are you the locked one? No, you're not. This is the one. How do I differentiate? I guess what I have to do, since this is the one with 4700, I'm just gonna lock these two so I can't touch them, and we start, because I am gonna convert G-Ster back into a hero, but I also want the Asmodel for our other tenant slot. Oh, this is gonna be such a cluster. Oh my god. But here we go. I mean, this is what we got to do, and this is why changing anything on your account right now, it just feels so bad, so bad. So you're gonna get put into there, and therefore, technically, our Lord of Fear Asma gets stronger now that we have that hero in there. It does mean he gets weaker. Literally, that's a big swing. Granted, he doesn't have any of his power or even equipment just yet, so that will go up. And then we do need to get G-Ster back. Oh lordy. Okay, so what do we have to do next then? I think what I'm gonna do, man, I'm just happy I have so many soul symbols, honestly. Like, I guess we take Vesa here, and we turn G-Ster back in to a Transcendence, and then now we have our platform to do what we need to do. Beyond that, like I said, we are going to probably regress this down to the 50s and put... Oh, geez, I have to actually regress this hero. I don't want to regress him, so what I want to do is I want to swap, because I want to keep his stone and everything. So we're going to do a conversion. Oh my goodness. PvP is just one of the most annoying things ever. The fact that they lock in your hero. It makes sense that they do, but it does just make it very annoying to do a lot of the things that you want to do nowadays. So we need to convert, replace. So who are we going to replace it with? That would be funny if we just do like a Sleepless, a Mim, an Aspen, an Amun-Ra, Carry. Sure. You know what? Carry, you get my vote. You're the one that gets to become the hero here. Replace, bam. Okay, but what we get is all those resources, and all those resources first and foremost are going to this hero right here because we already have a lot of things set up. Let's start working on this. Holy cow, we have 36 million stellar shards at our disposal. That is crazy, and probably a ton of 10-star puppets. This is going to be a journey, and this, I'm just showing you like basically one little trip that we're gonna do down this way because this is literally just to add another Transcendence hero into our lineup. We're gonna be getting her Noble Core. We're gonna be getting a lot of stuff here taken care of. So yeah, geez, it's so laggy as well nowadays. There's like so many power upgrades that need to happen. We need to take them all the way up to higher tiers. At the end of the day, our Doom Terminator Vulcan will become a little weaker. Our Scarlet Queen Halora will become a little weaker, but we'll be getting a lot of extra things here that hopefully make a big difference. So let's get this going. Let's continue to feed off all of these things. They look good. I'm really wondering how long this is going to take. Hopefully not too long. This is one of the things that I really hate about the game, is anytime I want to like build a new hero, like even when this hero came out, I really wanted to do a really proper test, but because Star Expedition was coming up and everything, I didn't want to mess with my lineups, and because of that, it really hinders your actual testing of heroes, because nowadays, like, you need a Destiny transition, which means you have to do this right here and take them all the way to 120. You need to get a Noble Core. You need to upgrade all these sublimations. Luckily, we have a ton of sublimation just ready to go. We can literally sublime like most any hero nowadays. Do need to look like get a little bit of the first passive resources. I think the rest are good from the looks of it. Yeah, we need to get like 2 chests out for sublimation, which are going to be for this one here. What we also need to do is grab all of these for her, because we are just going to go straight to a Noble Core. It's a nice little perk that we can do this. But let's keep going. We're not going to do that yet because we got plenty of things to do. We need to upgrade here. Insert level up. Insert both, level up. We got the Noble Core. We can finish the sublimation here. And bam. Done. Which means the... Wait, what? Am I missing one? What did I miss? Oh, I missed one node right here. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Why is that not there? So now technically Destiny Transition is open. We could activate it as well, which, you know, I'm not against, because all of our other heroes have it. It would give her a giant boost in power too. So yeah, let's activate it. We're not going to go very far. We're not going to use any of those resources whatsoever. We're literally going to leave her at Origin 1, but that immediately makes her Destiny Transition 3, which is the big part. We got additional stats put in here. She's basically a speedy hero here. I like building her tanky. We have her Noble Core. We have all these things set. Okay, now what we have to do is let's go back into here and see what our next step is. So we have you over here. What we need to do is we need to get this Asmodel set up and ready to go so that he can be a proper tenant. So here he is right there. Imagine we have... I mean, that skin does have a tack on it. Probably the better one to use right now. Upgrading it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either, but we're gonna have to wait to get that part accomplished. We can do this, and oh, that's the one issue we have right now. We don't actually have more of the proper artifacts in this spot, but what we can do is we can take him to V3 for now, which actually we might take him even further. We might leave G-Ster at the lower value because Natalia is not as much of a necessary hero right now on our account. So what we'll do is this. We'll get him to V3. We'll get the other one to V3. And then we'll put whatever other resources we have into this hero to finish out the Doom Terminator Vulcan. So I think we're in a good spot. Right now, I'm just going to do this. Going to leave him just right there. So that part is done. We can literally come over to here. We can make sure he's still in the tenant spot, right? Yes. We can now put G-Ster back in this spot. Let's give him his power back now. Get him powered up to most likely just V3+. I don't think we're going to take him higher than that. At least not until we get our Doom Terminator Vulcan in a situation that would be much, much better. And then I think we can finally move forward. This is like one of the most tedious processes I've ever seen. Is just like literally to change one hero on our team, we have to do so many steps. It's absolutely crazy. But in the long run, it's exactly what you want to do. Wait, what? Oh, I double clicked it, my bad. So we got the attack node there again. Good. We need to re-equip the skin. Good. We have all that situated. I'm going to swap this one. I'm going to give the Asmodel. Oh, Lord, where'd the Asmodel go? My eyes aren't catching it. Is it this one here? Yeah. Oh, did I not actually equip the skin? Wait, what happened? What happened? Do I have multiple Asmodels now? We got that one here. Is it just not like... Oh, wait. It's just not applying it. That's weird. Oh, was that icon not showing up before? I'm really confused what's going on here. Feels stupid. Yeah, it's bugging out on me. Okay, that's the issue. I don't know why. No, there it goes. Okay. I have no clue. Whatever. You can keep the skin. You're good to go. Good Lord, man. That's a little trippy. So let's finish this out. We, of course, aren't going to be able to get him all the way up to Origin 5. I don't believe. We can do this. We can then activate his tree. And then let's see how far we can get him up. We have 1 million. So actually that can get him to level 100, I think. I do think that is that's gonna work. I think 1 million. I think you only need like 900,000 to get up to level 100, but then to get to 100 to 120, you need like almost another 200,000 to 300,000, somewhere in that ballpark. We'll find out. Hopefully we can take him to Origin 5. That would be amazing as a tenant copy to just get him to 100. Perfect. We actually have some left over to spare. So we could start working on that G-Ster. We don't need to upgrade any of those things here. We literally just needed those stats. We need to level them up here. This is the right copy, right? Yep, it is. So we got that quick upgraded. Good to go there. We're not going to give X levels to him just yet. And let's just double check, make sure this looks solid, right? So now we have, yep, Origin 5, everybody here. Origin 5, everybody here. We are now going to settle you down here. We're gonna have to build a regular penny or a G-Ster. I don't know which. And the other thing is I want my Azrael back now as well. And I don't know if we actually have a Transcendence hero that we can actually turn into one. We don't have the resources. Do we have any of them that we can swap? I think the answer is no, because we now need that Blood-Tide Queen Urania. So we're actually out of Transcendence heroes, which is going to be one of the weirdest situations. I don't want to do anything more, even though we do have the Spiritual Essence. I want to save this Stellar to now start powering up our 2 other tenants. Because, of course, we have 2 of them here that don't have any power. And none of these have power. I want Azrael. We got that Azrael. Blood-Tide Queen Urania will do. Although we could build a Natalie instead. I don't know. They're both priests. They kind of suck. And then we have to probably build like another Betty, which I don't know if we even can. I don't know if we have Betty copies. Probably not. Well, actually, we kind of do. Well, I mean, I guess that's a decent spot for where we're at right now. Weird how they're ordered and everything. But I think we're in a decent spot because now we have her with Destiny Transition. She is going to be a homeowner. We're going to get her more stats. Right now, she's got like literally half the health of other heroes. Probably going to have to need to run her with a crown as well. We're going to have to see how this turns out. Something like that. She's super tanky. She's got her core, which again has chances to CC, and now she has this, which is basically every 2 rounds that she gets an active off, consumes 12 layers to deal damage. But more importantly, there's another chance to twine the enemies. So that's the build. That's literally 15 minutes, and we're still technically not even done with optimizing this. I want to put X levels on her next. But I guess at the end of the day, we did make a stronger Lord of Fear Aspen by now having our Asmodel here. So we get a ton of attack. 25 million attack. That does mean Vulcan went down like 1 to 2 million, but I'm actually okay with that trade-off. And now we have a fully Destiny Transition 6-hero team. And then eventually we're going to do this as well. I'm going to come back in here. We're not done. Maybe this is going to be more like a 20-minute video. I'm going to reset this. We're going to upgrade this up to level, let's level it up to 50, I'd say. We'll put it to actually 50 with the skin. Oh, oops. Yeah, no, I have to reset it first, dummy. We'll take this one up to 50 and we'll see if we can kind of like spread it out, and then we'll try to raise one of them up a little faster, but giving at least a decent amount of stats here, 43% transitioned over. I think it'll be a smart idea. At least that we have 2 more heroes that can survive combat, because as you've seen against the bosses right now, the Void Invasion bosses, our biggest issue, like by far our biggest issue, is the fact that like one of our heroes dies almost immediately, and that's the Mystic Fairy Freya right now. So if we can have 2 heroes that are stronger, maybe not as strong, because we are going to be taking some stats, like I said, away from this Scarlet Queen Halora in order to now level all these up. Well, actually, that one I guess isn't. Well, no, we're going to build a hero. We're going to have it. I think we're going to be able to take them both above level 50, honestly. Although, ooh, 46. It's going to be tight. It's going to be close, but each node is going to be slightly different, and we might prioritize nodes that have a powered up Transcendence hero. Like in this one, we're not going to go further on her right now. We're going to put it in the Queen one that has Mystic Fairy Freya, that's Origin 5 Tenant. Just because she's useful, we need to keep her at Origin 5. We can't take her any higher, but it will be useful to keep her around there. And the last one, we're going to have to, oh man, I don't even think there's gear on a lot of these Tenant heroes. So that is one thing we are going to have to take care of. We're going to need a ton more resources when it comes to, oh man, a lot of stuff. When it comes to everything. I kind of want to keep the Queen alive a little longer, so I'm going to start investing more into her nodes here. Mainly because she's geared up and ready to go. And that will be that. Could start working on the auras, but I don't want to like put too much into them right now. So yeah, I think we're cool with that. Let's check our heroes real quick. We have the Gloria, which I'm hoping has some gear. Yes, she has. Actually, hold on, wait a minute. We can do you one better, because you don't technically need this flag, because that flag's not doing a single thing for you. But the Gloria, however, could use that upgraded flag. So we'll take that and make sure that's good usage. Yeesh, man, we're still just so low on resources. We have to make sure the Ignis is also geared up. Yeah, I guess Candy Bar's fine for that situation. And now what we need to do is make sure other tenants are set up and ready to go. Probably need to activate her skin as well. And in this spot, yeah, we're kind of out of flags and everything, so we're kind of just using whatever we have. But we do need to make sure they have gear. We need to make sure they got something on them to help them out until we can build more flags. We got you, and who was the last one? Oh, wait, we actually need that dark flag. Whoops. Whoops. Who'd we... Wait, do we have the dark flag? No, we don't. The dark flag went on somebody. Good lord. It's so tedious. There's the flag. We got all that gear. My goodness, why is that gear on you? These accounts are so messed up right now. It's not even funny. We'll eventually get them to like V3 plus. Holy cow. And yeah, I need to build a Betty up. Which I'm hoping this has Betty copies. It does not. Is there any other way to get Betty copies right now? Probably not. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait, and we still have 7.1, so we got some resources to spread around to the Transcendence heroes at the very least, like you. So you are going to get an upgrade. I think by doing this, I just added like another 10 minutes onto our video, guys. I'm sorry. But I wanted to show you guys the entire process of us restructuring our account so you know exactly what happened. Otherwise, you're gonna be like, Barry, what did you do to your account? This hero's different, this hero's different. I don't even know what you did at this point. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of don't either. At least this is a record to show exactly what I did everywhere. We'll go to the V3 plus, and that should let us V3 plus one more hero. Really want it to be the Azrael. But it might have to be a regular Azrael with this hero right here. So, yep, let's do this one as well. We're just going to try to get as much power into these Transcendence heroes as possible. Whether they are set up properly, improperly, it doesn't really matter. We're just going for more stats. Technically, on these tenants, I should probably be going for the HP node instead of the attack node because the attack doesn't matter as much. I'm just so used to going for the attack, but eventually we're gonna do more than V3 plus on them, so at least they're in a good spot so that now she's looking at what for stats. She's up to 63, so it's not bad. She's not too far off now. She does need to do our X upgrades, and we do need one more tenant slot filled here, which will probably be a Betty as soon as we can summon for Benny. So there we go. From 0 to hero, we'll have to see how she performs. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Probably not, because it's tedious, but I'll see you guys next time.